What's going on, everybody? It's Saad. In the last 3 months, I have made 280,000 USD with 90% profit using sales automation, which is pretty crazy because just a couple years back, I was struggling to sell automations that were worth $300. The reason for that is because I was a hardcore salesman. I didn't know what systems really drove revenue to businesses, and I was trying to sell automations that didn't deliver that one thing that every business needs, which is getting customers. I know many of you guys are in a similar position, so what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna show you 3 sales automations that you can build and sell today from $2,000 all the way to $10,000. So if that's something you wanna do, stay tuned and let's get into it. Alright everyone, so before we get started, I want to talk about why our business model is so damn valuable. Now, the reason why is because we solve the main problem that every business struggles from, which is getting clients, and we actually use the actual benefit of AI and automation to build systems that put businesses in front of their ideal customers. Now, let's unpack this. What does building and selling Makecom sales systems actually do? So it solves one big problem that most businesses actually suffer from, which is predictability. So the biggest challenge for any business is inconsistency in revenue. So 1 month they're doing great. The second month, they are struggling to keep the lights on. So our sales systems removes that and builds a predictable pipeline of leads so you can always know where the next client is coming from. Another thing that we're solving is scalability. So most businesses hit a bottleneck when they rely on too much manual work. So there's only so much one person or even one team can do. Like a typical SDR is not going to be sending thousands and thousands of personalized emails at scale by just clicking one button, right? They do that manually. You'd be surprised, guys. Like I've been consulting with so many 7 to 8 figure companies and they still rely on outdated methods such as referrals, word of mouth, and typically they need to spend like from $10,000 to $15,000 to acquire one customer. So just give that some thought. So sales systems let them scale their efforts without scaling their workload. So whether you're reaching out to 1,000 people or 10,000 people, the system works the same. Another thing that we have is personalization at scale. So if you guys been watching this channel, you've understood that the level of personalization that we actually implement is very, very scary. We actually leverage AI to take relevant information about each lead and we personalize that at scale using the proper prompt engineering, which I teach you in this channel. So with our ability to use AI the right way, right? Our systems are designed to feel like a genuine one-on-one conversation. We cut through the noise, so when a prospect gets an email or message from us, it doesn't feel automated, even when we are sending it to 10,000, even 20,000 people. It feels just for them. So that's how you can build trust and close deals and actually make money. Okay, so let's just dive into the first system. So the first one is the Apify Apollo Mails.so instantly AI system. So I've showed this system many times. I've built this live in front of you in this channel. So in this system, we're using Apollo for sourcing leads. We're scraping those leads using Apify Apollo Scraper, which is completely free. And then we're validating the emails using a platform called Mails.so, which is the best email validation tool I've ever used. And the second thing is we're cleaning the company names because I don't think anyone on YouTube shows people that it is mandatory and extremely important to clean company names whenever you are reaching out to prospects, right? Just because you don't want to reach out to them as in, hey, I noticed company name LLC or LTD, because nobody talks like that, guys. Just keep that in mind. And then we're generating a thoughtful AI personalization using GPT-4 or Claude, and then we're sending using Instantly AI, which are our cold email software. So this system automatically monitors Google Drive for a new spreadsheet scraped from Apollo, enriches the lead data with email addresses, and performs AI personalization in one simple, seamless click in a very streamlined process. So all you have to do is drag and drop a lead list scraped from Apollo, and the system is going to do everything automatically. It's going to take each lead's profile scraped from Apollo, validates each decision maker's email, cleans every lead's company name, scrape each lead's website page for additional lead personalization, personalize the communication using AI, and then it's going to send automatically to your preferred cold email software, which is either going to be Smart Lead or Instantly. The next system that we have is the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, Phantom Buster, and Email Finder Instantly system. So in the system, we're using LinkedIn Sales Navigator for sourcing leads. We're scraping those leads using a platform called Phantom Buster, which is the same as Apify. And then we're finding the email addresses, and we're cleaning the company names. We're generating the AI personalization, and we're sending using Instantly AI. So the difference between this system and the last system that I showed you guys is we don't have the email addresses. So what this system does is automatically monitors Google Drive for new spreadsheet scripts from LinkedIn instead of Apollo, enriches the lead list with email addresses, and performs AI personalization all in one seamless process again. So in the system, we are finding the decision makers' emails and validating that at the same time. Because when you are sourcing leads from LinkedIn, you're not going to have the email addresses. So we're using a platform called Email Finder, which is extremely simple. They have a very easy API to work with. And again, I showed you guys how to build the system live in this channel multiple times. Just go ahead and watch the system, and you're going to have the blueprint, which is going to be free in the description. So just go ahead and copy and paste that. Okay, so the third system is the high ticket growth system. So this is one of the most powerful systems that I've personally built. I've personally sold this from $10,000 to all the way to $15,000, depending on the complexity and the scale. So this system, we are actively scraping companies and looking for companies hiring for the exact service we are solving. So we're scraping companies hiring for SDRs. We're enriching and finding the decision makers' email. We're scraping the recent growth and milestone and raises that they had. We performing AI personalization and company name cleanup, and then we're sending using Instantly AI. So this is this exact system that I use for my agency. The system automatically scrapes companies hiring for SDRs, account executives, CROs, you name it. So this allows us to directly target them and sell them our cold email system, guys, and our sales system, whatever you want to call it. Our main value proposition is simple. We free them from the hassle and costs and onboarding associated with hiring. So you can call these people or these leads or prospects, whatever you want to call them, actual warm leads, because they are literally trying to find someone who can get them clients, and our sales system is going to get them the clients. So we automatically find email addresses of each company's decision maker, retrieve the recent growth, milestones, or case studies, then reach out to them directly. Again, I've showed you guys how to build the system yet again in this channel, so just go ahead and copy and paste everything I've done in that YouTube tutorial video. Another thing that I want to mention is you can use these sort of systems even if you're not a sales system agency. If let's say you are a marketing agency or an SEO agency, and you want to look for companies actively hiring for certain roles that your business can solve. So let's say you're a marketing agency, you want to look for a marketing specialist. You're going to look for companies actively hiring for marketing specialists. If you are an SEO agency, you're going to look for companies actively hiring for an SEO specialist. So you name it. So just feel free to copy and paste the blueprints, and feel free to use it. You have my blessing, or you can sell it and do whatever you want with it. All right, everyone. So these are the three systems that I've personally used, and I personally still use till this day to acquire customers for my sales system agency. I hope you found value in this video. Feel free to watch all the live builds that I have in this channel, where I come in and I start building the system from scratch. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.